Right, so this is a video just sort of showcasing some of my drawings. So yeah, I'm pretty much a noob. I've not been drawing very long. I've got like no formal training or anything like that. But just recently I've decided I want to start drawing. I don't really know what triggered it, but here we are. So yeah. So where did it all start? It started with this. This was actually a drawing for like an observation drawing. I just got a picture of a flower. Don't know what kind of flower. And I added, this was all without any lessons, just added a little shading, tried to show a bit of volume on the stem there, and I suppose that's me adding some coloration actually. But yeah, some shading there. And then my daughter actually added the smiley face. But yeah, not bad for a first attempt, you know what I'm saying? And these patterns just got thrown in. I think I'll watch some tutorials on YouTube, just watching someone getting started, giving advice for getting started to do this for as an exercise essentially. And then started moving on to shapes and shading. Jumped ahead a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, it's not bad, is it? It's pretty cool looking. There'll be me smudging these as well, which I think a lot of the pros sort of say you shouldn't do that. But yeah, kind of cool. And there's another attempt. I think this was actually prior to that first pyramid you saw there. See, it's a little bit more, I don't know how to put it, a little bit rough. And then here's some more sketches, just me playing with different shapes and whatnot. Then I got really creative, yo. And this is my attempt at the Tasmanian Devil. Pretty cartoonish. Got some gusts of wind in there, some shadows. It's all right, isn't it? It's a bit of fun, and that's what this is all about. And then as of lately, I've been trying to get back to the foundations of stuff. So what you can see here is an attempt to turn cylinders into limbs and whatnot. Yeah, just to make things a little more natural with practice. Anyway, this book is my first sketchbook, and it's coming along. So where do I start with this? I don't think I'm going to show you the very first page, because to be quite honest, my very first drawing I was extremely proud of. So we're not going to start with the very first drawing. I'm going to start here. So here you have another circle, globe, sphere, again on with a nice little horizon on the table there. It's lovely. I really like that. It's a nice little, makes it pop, doesn't it, putting that little line in there. Then I got busy with gestures, I suppose. This is me still very early doors, trying to figure things out. And yeah, as I'm jotting in here, I also made the decision that I will make mistakes, and mistakes are okay. I need to embrace that I'm going to make mistakes. So you will see a lot of trash up in here, right? So if some of you have been watching, you'll have seen the graffiti video with the graphism game that I was playing. So this is where the ghost concept was born in here. This is pretty cool. I think we settled on 401, not 16. But this is class. I really like that. I mean, I know in comparison to others, it's pretty weak, but it's mine and I love it. So, where are we at? Okay. I seem to have a fascination with spheres, as you can see there. But this was just a rough drawing. My friend asked me to create a tag off the wall. I didn't really finish it, to be honest. But coming back to this globe, this was slightly different. There's no smudging involved in this. It's all layering up the gradient slowly, and I'm not pressing very forcefully. I pressed on the first image that you've not seen yet. I pressed very forcefully. So we're going to go to the first image, which I'm, to be quite honest, very proud of. I impressed myself, to be honest. I don't know what you guys will make of it, but here we are. So I wonder if you'll know which movie this is from. If you know which movie this is from, leave it in the comments. Now, obviously, proportions are out. Now, this, in all honesty, this was the very first, no, one of the very first drawings that I set my goals on. I sort of chucked myself in the deep end. But yeah, anyway, so this is actually from the movie The Crow, 1994 one with Brandon Lee. This is Eric Draven. So I don't know if you've seen this movie. I think it's it's pretty old, and I don't know if a lot of you will have seen it. But yeah, in it you can see Eric Draven, and he's in his attic or his apartment. There's his guitar, the amp, a knocked over chair, smashed out window, which is a pretty significant scene, and of course the crow in the window. And I absolutely love that drawing. I think it's really cool. I took a lot of time on it, and I think it took me like 3 days, not 3 full days, but I worked on it across that sort of span of time. It's really cool, really cool. So, my latest project, and to wrap things up with, is this drawing, which I started a couple of days ago. And I might be adding some more to this, like adding a background in, but this is actually my son. So I snapped a shot of him and tried to draw his likeness on here. And do you know what? I am so made up with it. I think I've captured him. Certainly captured his little cheeky smile. Obviously, there's lots of room for improvements, and I welcome your critiques in the comments, because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to improve and be a better artist, I guess. It feels weird calling myself an artist, but I'm not yet, I guess. I'm just starting out. But yeah, I really love this. And if you are going to critique me, do me a favour and give me some positive input as well. I'd like to know what I'm doing good at as well, if any. But no, I loved drawing this. I found that I was able to line him out quite quickly. Like, it took me 5 minutes. Obviously, there was refinements made and adjustments. And then obviously you take your time with the shading, and there's some adjustments with proportions. But really, really cool, that. I absolutely love it. And then, of course, the final one. You can't really finish on that, can you? But that's the reality of it. This was me working on form and gestures yet again. Just trying to go back to the basics, foundations. I keep throwing myself in the deep end. So this is the basics. I'm working with shapes, drawing through shapes, foreshortening, figuring things like that out. You know what I'm saying? The fundamentals. But yeah, I want to leave you with that, because that at least impresses me. I'm very impressed with what I'm capable of. I've not been doing this long at all, and I'd say I've been doing it 2 weeks, which is wild. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing this. It's really therapeutic drawing. It chills me out, and I love it. Anyway, yeah, hope you enjoyed. That'll do.